The Victorian health authorities have updated. There are 2 new cases connected to the Holiday Inn hotel. They've got 3 cases in total, 2 workers and 1 resident. Let's take you now to the Victorian Health Minister.
Ready to go? So further to the announcement that was released just a little while ago, the Department of Health was earlier today notified of an international traveller who stayed at the quarantine hotel at the Holiday Inn at Melbourne Airport, who has tested positive for COVID-19. This case tested positive after her 14-day quarantine and having been cleared for release. A current public health response is underway, and that builds on many of the measures already in place. The individual tested negative a number of times during her quarantine period and departed the facility on the 7th of February. She sought testing yesterday in response to the current outbreak at the Holiday Inn, returning a positive test today, the 9th of February. Interviews with her are currently underway. Early indications are that she had not left home since exiting the hotel quarantine on the 7th of February, other than to obtain her COVID-19 safe testing. If there are any other updates on exposure sites or locations, we will update those on the Department of Health's website as soon as possible. The department are working through contact tracing interview with the person at this point of time. At the moment, every indication is that there's very limited movement, and we've only identified 1 other social and household primary close contact. But of course, this number may change when the interview is completed. Primary close contacts, however, will include past residents of the Holiday Inn who have completed their quarantine period as of the 7th of February, at least in regards to people on that particular floor. These return travellers will be also required to isolate for a further 14 days. The department are currently in contact with that group and we'll have more to say in terms of specific numbers as soon as those are landed. We know that this will come as difficult news to those people who have just completed their 14 days mandatory hotel quarantine isolation, but it is a necessary public health move. I can also inform Victorians that literally in the last 10 minutes we've been advised of another positive case related to the Holiday Inn. This is a worker at the location who has just tested positive in the last few hours, and in terms of the information that has just come to hand, it would appear that the person as a worker at the hotel has been in the exact same exposure period as this most recent case of people in and around that particular facility.